Alright, I have been challenged by the great Doug the Dog 6, alright, to one-up him in our little back and forth. So, I did my 25% faster video, and then he decided to do kind of rendition of what I did, and he challenged me to one-up him, to hit him with a new challenge pretty much. And so, I like doing that speed limit thing, that speed thing that we did. That was cool and everything, but it wasn't that funny, right? It was an editing montage of speedy clips and stuff, pretty much. There wasn't a whole lot of comedy there. So, in an attempt to make it more of a funny kind of challenge, I am challenging you, Doug, to do pretty much what I am going to try and do here. So, I love improv, okay? Improv is basically coming up with something on the fly, making stories, whatever the frick. Look it up if you don't know what it is. And a particular video to help you out, Doug, to kind of give you kind of what I'm talking about. So, Markiplier did a video like 3 years ago called Change. And it's basically where him and like 3 of his buddies were doing an improv skit, pretty much, where every time, okay, so, example, Mark's talking to Wade, and they're talking about, let's say, a bunny is going down the road and gets hit by a car. And if, like, Mark is, like, halfway through his story, and somebody yells, change, then you have to change the story. So, in my little rendition here, is every time I get a kill, I'm going to change the story. No matter how ridiculous, how stupid it is, no matter how improbable it is, it needs to keep going. Like, don't stop. There's no pausing. Like, you don't go like keep it going no matter what happens. So, it can be crazy, it can be real, it can be fake. Just keep it going. Okay? If that makes any sense. Hopefully I at least describe that to you in a respectful way. Or a decent way. Anyway. Let's hop right into it. So it's 2023, and we're finally gonna send ourselves a nice little bit of a rocket out into space, right? And we're gonna send our best men, okay, to frick. There's a bunny walking down the road, and he sees a carrot, right? And he's excited to get the carrot, but he can't get to it. He's not fast enough, so he gets his friend, he gets his friend the bear to go get the carrot, and for some reason the bear is going faster than the bunny, and the bunny's just like, what the heck, why can't I go faster than this freaking bear? So he just goes, okay, there's an apple hanging from a tree, and one day a bunny wanted to get the apple, and there was one banana on the. God dang it! There was a full moon the other night, and we heard some howls. Okay, so we were curious as to why there was howls in the city, why people were howling. Why were people howling at the moon? People were just howling at the moon, acting like they're wolves. And we went out and we asked them, like, hey, why y'all acting like wolves? Y'all ain't wolves, you're humans. And they're like, yo, we gotta get in touch with your inner wolf, you know? And I said, well, how do you get in touch with your inner wolf? By just yelling at the moon. And they said, yo, that's what wolves do. And then I freaked out. I'm like, oh, you're right. So I started howling at the moon. And then this cute girl came up. She's like, hey, why are you howling at the moon? I said, sweetie, I'm becoming in touch with my inner wolf. And if you want me to show you how to do that, I would gladly show you how to get in touch with your inner wolf. And she's like, okay, how do you do it? And I said, so, you start off with howling at the moon, right? So she starts howling at the moon. And there was a train going down the road, and we were confused as to why there was a train going down the road when there's no railroad tracks going to the bank that was robbed by there was a bus going down the road, and there was no people on it. Why was there no people on it? Why was it driving by itself? I don't know. But the bus was just going, and I decided to put my thumb out. I'm like, hey, I need a ride on this bus, And I realized that at that very second that I can easily just drive the bus around. So I started driving the bus around, and I found out that I didn't know how to drive a bus. So I called my sister to help me learn how to. So I went to a Comic-Con one time, and I actually got to meet my best favorite YouTube friend that I totally know, Felix Kelcherberg, also known as PewDiePie. He said, "What's up, bro?" And I said, "Hey, what's up, man? We friends or something?" And he's like, "Yeah, we're friends." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Do you mind giving me a shout out on your YouTube channel?" He said, "No, bro, I'm not doing it." I said, "Why not?" He said, "'Cause you ain't worthy." And I'm like, "I ain't worthy? Why am I not worthy?" He said, "Because your content sucks." And that really ruined my confidence, man. PewDiePie, I ate a grape the other day, and it was actually hard. Grapes are never hard, so I didn't quite understand why the grape was hard. So I looked it up on YouTube, like, hey, can grapes be hard and that be healthy? So I found out that I don't really have an answer to that. But there was this one time that I had to I had to come up with a story out of nowhere, and I got punched in the head. And I wake up like 2 hours later, and I'm like, yo, why am I just laying on the ground? And then this person walked up to me. He said, "Hey, because I punched you in the head." I said, "Do you? Why'd you punch me in the head for?" And he told me that there was a dank painter down the road that I needed to get in touch with because he needed me to paint. He needed his. I am going to say this. I am a sharp-shooting man. I am a sharp, dazzling man that can shoot like no other. And I gotta admit, the shot that I'm getting ready to shoot right here is gonna be real explosive. That you just don't, you won't ever see it like this again. It's gonna be like, it's gonna really blow your mind that I can actually shoot my shot that well. And you know what? If one day you all see somebody that can shoot a better shot than that, I would gladly be accepting of seeing something like that. Because, sometimes being one-up is a good thing. And let's see if the other dog sits can one-up that. Good luck, buddy. It's hard. Hopefully you all liked the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.